What's going on, guys? It's your boy Danny. So last time I tried to show you guys this exact tutorial, my YouTube channel actually got banned for a week and I got 2 strikes on YouTube. So hopefully this one goes a bit smoother. But what I'm going to be showing you guys today is genuinely the best AI video workflow that I've ever created. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I built a YouTube video cloning engine that works absolutely perfectly and is literally printing sales for my mobile app in real time. So I'm going to be able to show you guys all the proof of what you're about to see. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let me just show you how this workflow actually works. What you guys are about to see is the output of the entire workflow. I did not touch anything. So let's go and check that out. Let's now talk about replying to messages because this relates perfectly to the first workflow, which is the comments to DM, right? So let's say you create a post and then the post has a comments to DM. The user comments and then we send them a DM. And so what you're seeing on the screen is my original YouTube tutorial that I filmed and then 2 AI UGC clones that were able to recreate the original video and the original thumbnail completely from scratch. And what you're looking at is the output from this workflow that I'm going to teach you guys how to do today. And what this allows me to do is recreate the exact same YouTube video that I worked on, that I wrote the script for, that I planned for, and now these AI agents have recreated it perfectly. Not only is my app and my marketing going to reach more people, but we are going to be reaching different demographics as well. This is absolutely game-changing, and my goal today is to show you exactly how I did it. And what's funny is that those AI UGC clones are actually going to recreate this video as well. So if you want to see the quality of it, you can actually rewatch this video in their voices and see what's up. But let's go over what we're actually going to go through today. So today we have 4 chapters, and I'm going to show you guys in depth how the skill actually works. I'm going to give you an exact breakdown because there's a lot of customization that you guys can have with your own marketing workflows. And so if you can wrap your mind fully around how the skill works, then you guys will be better off. The second chapter here, guys, is me explaining to you guys why this specific workflow for long-form videos and short-form videos is better than anything you have ever seen. I'm going to give you guys the 3 main points. After that, we're just going to talk about the tool stack that's needed to follow along for the rest of the tutorial. And then we're going to build this exact agent step by step. And then we're going to recreate an entire YouTube video together. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Let's dive right in. So let's get a little nerdy here. Let's talk about how the skill actually works. So essentially, you're going to be giving this workflow a video. And this video could be already filmed and on your computer. And the agent is going to split up into a bunch of different sub-agents, and the first one is going to be the video processors. So the agent's going to grab the transcript, it's going to download the entire video, and it's going to watch the video. Because in the video, I may be in picture-in-picture, like you're seeing here. I may be full screen, and I may not even be on the screen at all. And so in step 4, the agent sees that and it plans that. So when it recreates and puts the clips together, it knows which portions of the video the face should go and which portions of the video the face should not go. But this skill can then go to the next level, is if you give each one of your AI UGC clones its own YouTube channel. Because then it's going to be able to recreate the entire video, recreate the entire thumbnail, and upload it to its own channel with the exact same description, the exact same title, and all of your keywords that you had in the original video. Why this one workflow is the best AI UGC workflow I've made, and it's very obvious to me. So with original AI UGC videos that don't use a video template, like I'm going to show you guys today, it makes it very hard for the agent to have good cadence or good rhythm in the way that it explains things. But the way that our system works is that it grabs the original script and it just changes a couple of the words to the persona. And in that way, we have the exact type of flow that the original video did. But the most important part of this is that you actually get full creative control. So my Academy on School, for example, has over 2,000 members, and over 95% of those members have come from my YouTube channel. And so with this workflow, if I can then recreate the winning videos that brought people to the Academy, you can imagine how many more members I'm going to be generating to the Academy. And I get full creative control because the agents are recreating exactly what I filmed. And that is the magic in this skill. So what is actually needed for you guys to follow along in this tutorial? So the first thing you need is the actual skill. And the skill is a file inside of the No Code Academy. And it comes with the entire tutorial and the full breakdown of how to actually build out this workflow. And then you're going to need what's called a HeyGen avatar API. HeyGen is what we're going to be using to create these UGC clones. And so you're going to need the HeyGen avatar API, and you're going to have to create an avatar, whether you want that to be yourself or anyone else. It's totally up to you. And then you just need to find a nice setting for the agents to be in, and you want to give it a voice. Once you have all of those, then you just want to choose whatever coding framework you like to use. Claude Code, Codex, anti-gravity, and we can go ahead and get started. We're going to get started with step 1. We're going to go and find the skill files. So inside of the No Code Academy, I just released agent number 15. Which is the perfect YouTube cloning workflow, and you just want to download all of the skill files that are needed, and you want to feed that to your agent. Step 2 is to get your HeyGen set up. So I'm going to review this. I'm on the HeyGen page. I'm going to go over to Avatar. This is where you want to create your new avatar. So in this example, let's say we want to use this Danny avatar that we've created. The keys that you want to grab is the voice ID key, which can be found up here, and the look ID. So you can see here we have a vertical frame and a horizontal frame. If we're doing YouTube videos, then we want to use the horizontal frame. And so if you want to click on those 3 dots, you can find that avatar look ID. So you need the avatar look ID, the voice ID, and the API key, and then you're good to go. So guys, the fun now can begin. I'm going to choose Codex as my AI coder just because Claude and Anthropic is actually down right now, but any of these coders work. And the first step here is to give the agent the files that you downloaded from the Academy. And then the following prompt should be something like this. So what we have is a HeyGen long-form video editor skill that can recreate any video, whether it's a video on my computer or a video that I've created on YouTube. And what I need you to do is just initialize with this skill and then ask me what API keys and what keys in general you need for us to test this workflow end to end. All right, guys, so the agent responded saying it's initialized the HeyGen long-form clone skill, and it has an end-to-end test ready to go if we give it the keys that is needed, which is the avatar ID, scene ID, voice ID. And so here we have HeyGen, and we're going to be using the Pamela voice. So I grabbed the Pamela voice ID. We're going to be using the Megan creator, and we're going to be using this specific look, so it comes out as a horizontal view. So now that the agent has all of that information, I'm going to go back to Codex, and we're just going to send this in and be like, let me know when you're ready for a test. And the cool thing about this, right, is that since we're working inside of a workspace like this specific agent will now know Megan's profile, right? So if we wanted to then reuse Megan in the future, it knows all of this information. This is a one-time setup. All right, guys? So agent worked for 12 seconds there and it completed. So I'm going to now find a YouTube video. So the YouTube video that we're going to be using here is this 2-minute and 30-second tutorial showing users how to post to all platforms autonomously with AI and our app creator OS. We wanted to keep it a shorter video to save us some credits, so this looks good. So literally what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to copy this YouTube URL and I'm going to feed it to the agent, and then in about 10 to 15 minutes the agent will just complete the video and then we can go and review it. So in the next clip, that's exactly what we're going to do. All right, guys. So the agent finished off and put the end video file onto the desktop. So what I'm going to show you guys is the original video for 10 seconds and then the cloned video. And then we want to see how that looks. So now let's go find the recreated video. But what we're going to work on now is true automation that saves you a lot of time, which is the posting to all platforms. All right, guys, so that looks really, really good. And now that exact workflow has also created the thumbnail and can be blasted to that AI user's YouTube channel. And this is how we're dominating. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys can use this skill and implement it. I'm excited to see what you think in the comments, but I'll catch you guys on the next one.